All right, what's up, everybody? It's Joe here, and today we're going to be ranking some NFL logos. So basically, we're just going to be based off of the logo design from S tier all the way down to D tier, and it even has some of the classic logos in here from all the different teams. So I don't know if every single logo is in here from history. It doesn't look like it, but there are a lot of logos to go through here. So we're just going to get into it and basically, S tier means it's one of the best logos in the league. D tier means that it absolutely sucks. So we're going to get into this, and starting with the Arizona Cardinals logos, and their current logo, it's not bad, but it's not the greatest. I'm just going to put it in B tier. I mean, it's a pretty clean looking logo. Their older one, not so much. I don't know. I don't really care for it that much. It's just kind of meh. So I'll put it C. I don't think it's the worst in the world, but it could be better. Atlanta Falcons, I always thought theirs was pretty clever because it does look like an F at the same time. Let's go ahead and put theirs. I'm gonna put theirs as A. I do like the Falcons logo quite a bit. I like the F, and the Falcon looks pretty clean, pretty cool. Baltimore Ravens is not too shabby either. I think they look pretty solid. I'll put them in A tier. Their old logos are just kind of like these badges and such. I'm not a big fan of those. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but just not the biggest fan of those. Same with these two. Buffalo Bills is just meh. I'll put that in B tier. They could be better, but I mean, they're not the worst in the world. Carolina Panthers, I think, look pretty good. Their old logo, I like I like that one better than the one with the outline. So we're gonna go with B tier on that one. It's not too different, but I think this is too much, and I like this one's a little more simple. Chicago Bears is just D. There's just nothing going on there. At least this logo, their newer logo is a little bit better, which it's not in here, but which it should be. But the C logo is just uninspiring. It's just way too basic and just nothing going on with it. Now the Bengals, for being one of the letter logos, I think letter logos are very boring and such, but I think it's one of the better letter logos. So that puts it up into a C. It would be D if it wasn't for the design, the tiger design and everything. Their older logo, or this one, the actual Bengal, I think is a lot better. Actually, I'm going to put that in A tier. We all know Cleveland Browns is awful. It's trash. It's literally just a helmet. Dallas Cowboys is also just it's an iconic star, but I'll put it in C for now. It just doesn't seem like much to it. Denver Broncos, I'm a Chiefs fan, so I'm not a big I don't like the Broncos, but I do think their logo is pretty good. The Bronco does look really, really nice. As for the Detroit Lions, their logo is pretty solid too. I'll put it in A. Both of these basically look the same, so I don't really know the difference. The outline looks a little thicker there. Green Bay Packers is pretty uninspired. I know, again, that I'll put it in C just because it's tradition. It's a traditional logo that it's been so long that, like, you can't change it. It's very iconic, but, like, I'm just rating it based on the design, and I think it could be better. Let's see. Houston Texans, we'll put B tier. I think it is pretty solid. Could be better, though. As for the Colts, just not much going to it. I don't think it's the worst in the world. Jacksonville Jaguars, we'll go B tier. The one that says Jags, I'll just put there. I don't really like the shield as much. And then I really don't like. I'm not a big fan of this Jaguar. I like the newer one a lot better. So overall, now I am gonna rearrange these to kind of like where I would put them. I think. Overall, we'll put that one there. Bengals, Cowboys. Let's put Bengals down a little bit. I like it better than go there for that. So as for the B tier, A tier here, all looking good. As for the Kansas City Chiefs logo, obviously I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I'm going in here completely unbiased as much as possible. They have some letters in there, but I think the arrowhead is very iconic. And it's iconic enough for me to put it up here in the B tier. I'm going to put it around right there, right in the middle of the pack of B tier. Trying to be unbiased. I don't think it's an S tier for sure, but like It's still a decent logo for having letters in it. Like, the letter logos aren't very great, but I think it's one of the better letter logos out there. I absolutely hate the Las Vegas Raiders, and I think their logo is just kind of outdated overall. I wouldn't say it's a D tier, but definitely like lower end C tier, because it's just, I don't know, something about it just doesn't. I know I hate the Raiders, but like, that's not the main reason. But like, it's just their logo's just, I think it's outdated. They need a fresh new update. As for the Chargers, great uniforms. The logo is very simplistic. It's like at the bottom of B or at the top of C. We'll put at the top of C. They're same with their old one. I think I like that little the darker blue a little bit better overall. And the helmet one just kind of goes in here too. We're just gonna throw it back here. I'm not a big fan of the helmet logos. Los Angeles Rams. So this is the newest logo. A lot of people hated this logo when it first came out. I was like, I didn't hate it as much. I don't think it's great by any means, but I think it's very clean. I like how clean it is. It's very modern, and the Ram going into the A, I think, is pretty clever. I don't think no one really liked it, so I might get a little bit of hate on that one, but I think it was pretty good. However, I do think their older logos were a lot better. I think it's going to be, we'll put it in the end of A tier. Not a big fan of the helmet logos again. That one's a little bit better than the Chargers. Houston Oilers had a really cool logo. I like their logo quite a bit. Let's go ahead and put them around right here, I think. Do like the Houston Oilers logo quite a bit. Still holds up pretty well to this day. As for Miami Dolphins, I like their newer logo more than their older logo. It just seems a little more clean, and I think it looks a little bit better. I'll put it at top of B tier. Their older logo, we're gonna put down here, I think, in C tier. I don't know, it just looks rigid. It doesn't look as clean. I like the clean logo a lot better. The Dolphin looks really, really good. This one just kind of looks cheesy to me, just personally. All right, so we got the Minnesota Vikings. Pretty solid logo. Nothing too crazy, but like, I like the Viking. Their older logo is basically the same. I mean, it's just a little bit touched up on the newer one. Nothing too crazy going on there. New England Patriots is nothing too special. I mean, I'd put it at top of C tier maybe. It's just kind of basic, but overall, New Orleans Saints, I'm going to go put that in, we'll put this pretty high up. I like the Saints logo. Looks pretty good. And then we know the Giants just suck. Like, there's no going around there. Like, it's just, they have so much potential and they don't do anything with it, you know. Same with the New York Jets. I don't like their old logo. Their newer logo, I think, is a little bit of an upgrade, but not much more of an upgrade. It's very simple. I'll put it above the helmet logos, but that's about it. Their older logos, not so much. Like this one, I like this one better than this one, but just too basic. It's just lettering and a football thrown in there. I mean, it doesn't look bad when like visually, but I just feel like it's uninspired overall. As for the Philadelphia Eagles, just won the Super Bowl. They have a really good logo. I like their logo a lot for what it is. We'll put it up here. Do I put it in front of the Rams? I like their logo. Their logo is pretty solid. Pittsburgh Steelers. I think I'm gonna put it at the top of C. Like, just, I mean, it's icon. A lot of these ones are iconic, but I'm not going based off of that. Like, I'm just kind of based off of my what I think the logo is. Like, same with San Francisco, iconic, but like, again, it's just nothing crazy. Seattle Seahawks. It's one of the, I think it's probably the worst of the bird logos out there. So I think I'm gonna put it just behind Arizona. The St. Louis Rams logo, back when they were the Rams, is pretty good. I like the coloring of it just a little. I mean, it's the same as this one, but I do like the coloring of it a little bit better. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I absolutely love Tampa Bay Buccaneers logo. I think this is the best one though. I like the shade of red on that one. And honestly, all of these are really good overall. I just love the flag with the the sword, and it brings me back to my high school days because I was the Pirates in high school, and we had similar logos, and I just think it's a really good logo overall. I love the addition of the football in there. All three of them very well done, and over the years they've gotten pretty well. That's my order of how I'd put them. I like the red on this one. I think this is their current one is the middle one, but I love the brighter red. I think it looks great. Tennessee Titans is pretty solid, but not the greatest in the world. I think it's pretty solid. I would put it a little bit higher in B tier. Washington Commanders, sorry, but like it's very uninspired. I didn't feel like they did much. It's just not good. It's just not good. I'd put it above maybe New York a little bit, but that's about it. Jaguars would go there. Okay, and then the old Washington Redskins logo. I mean, it wasn't awful, but like I would put it mid C tier, maybe higher C tier. We're gonna go higher C tier. It could have been the worst. I don't know. It's okay. Like it's just, yeah, we'll go high C tier. I'll put it at the top of C tier, like almost B tier, but that would be my ranking. I think of all the NFL logos. To me, the only like best of best logos to me is like literally the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I love their logo. And everyone else, we have some solid ones up here in the A tier. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on this as well. Do you agree with my tier list? If not, totally okay. Like, make your own tier list. I definitely encourage you guys to do that. But this is just my feelings on the logos. I'm sure some of you have your favorite teams that you might be a little biased towards. I try to be a little bit unbiased. Again, if I was biased, I would have put Kansas City's up top, but and there might be a few more S tiers up there than you think, but overall, that is my tier list of all the NFL logos. Yeah, so let me know if you like these tier rankings, if you want me to do more of them. I'd definitely be down to do some more of these. I think they're a lot of fun overall. So, but I appreciate you guys watching, guys. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe for more amazing sports content like this. We'll do more mystery boxes, more tier lists, and overall just discuss a lot of NFL stuff. So, appreciate you guys checking it out, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, and goodbye.